Students today are balancing multiple worlds: education, work, creativity. But how do they even manage it all?
My name is Lon Flowers. I'm the Office Support Specialist and Graphic Designer for the Wonsoo Kim School of Art at Illinois State University. My pronouns are he, him, and they, them. And I wear a lot of hats in the School of Art, but mostly I am the face in the office here who helps greet students and answer questions. And I also do a lot with admissions and other things like that, graphic design. But basically, if somebody needs help or needs an answer, I'm here to help out and at least find the answer if I don't. In this role as a graphic designer, I'm really focused on information and access. So a lot of what I try to do is make sure that that information first is all right. Very much a data design driven type of person. But then beyond that, the styles of things that I like to make, since things are relatively short lived when they're used for the office and they go up on the walls in the CVA, I get to do things that are more trendy and fun. Like I was inspired by some posters to use colors from like Chappell Roan's outfits and like Brat and other things like that. So ironically, because we've got our art majors here in the School of Art and in the whole College of Fine Arts as well, sometimes that stress comes from the need to be creative and from knowing that what you're making has to do something and has to get a grade at the end of the day and has to accomplish something at the end of the day. So ironically, some of the creativity here can be part of what is stressful. So I really like to recommend to students to get out of that creative box and make intuitive art, make things for their friends, for their family, for themselves, to remind themselves that nothing has to be perfect. You don't have to fear the blank page. Just making something, honestly, is great. There were art sort of the year every year, and a couple years back we had one that was just make something today, just to encourage people to get out there and create and not fear that need to be perfect, because we don't need to fear perfection. We'll never reach it. So just being creative and connecting with that creativity in yourself and removing that need to make that perfect thing can help out quite a bit. Yes, absolutely. A lot of the times, honestly, that Venn diagram is a circle. So we've got a lot of students who have jobs and internships on campus in normal additions workshop, in university galleries, even like independent studies or internships outside of class as well, or outside of school, can all really lump together and create this amazing mesh of a network. So we've got students who even have jobs at like Red Raccoon Games who do lots of stuff and connect those different things as well. So you can collaborate, not even between classes and between the work that you're doing, but collaborations between like this internship and pull this skill that you learned from normal additions into this thing that you're doing with university galleries and really kind of create this well-rounded experience that you've got. And it's a lot of fun. Even students that have jobs that aren't necessarily creative, at least in my experience and students I've talked to, folks bring that creative thinking, that design thinking, that extra element of creativity to other jobs as well. So art really meshes into everything and makes it all better. So
my name is Gabrielle Gay. I am a first-year dietetic intern at Illinois State University. I'm currently a graduate assistant for nutrition and healthy living in the health promotion and wellness office. I like to draw, but recently I've been getting a lot into crocheting scarves and tops just so I can kind of feel a movement in my hands, and so as I'm moving and I'm just mindlessly doing the stitches, I can kind of take my mind off of whatever I've been doing throughout the day. I usually do it as to get as a creative outlet at the end of the night, and so I really like to crochet at the end of the night to just de-stress and mindlessly move my fingers and be productive while still being able to create something with my hands. I think in my job, absolutely. Not necessarily with like art creation creativity, but definitely in creativity for coming up with meal opportunities and maybe combining ingredients. A lot of the times when you deal with people who are a little bit more lower income, you have to get super creative with the ingredients that you use and the way that you can cook them to be more nutritious than what somebody might be used to. And so I use a lot of creativity not only in making like worksheets and making informational pages for people, but also just when speaking to them, kind of talking about ways to get creative with their ingredients and what they have on hand.
It is a blend of education, creativity, and work that shapes students today to become innovators tomorrow. I hope you enjoyed today's documentary. Thank you for watching.